What is up? What is up? Welcome everyone. Hope everybody is doing well. Had a good week, staying warm. It seems like maybe not in all the country, but been warming up a little bit, so not too mad at that. Hope everybody had a good week and fun with the streams. So here we are for Saturday. We are sold out. We have Martin Bowen up first. I only have 2 boxes. So thank you, Freaking. Only have 2 boxes. The other 2 are uncirculated. Yuck. Uncirculated. Hey, Jeff, Mike Slies, Christopher Ty. Let's run the list, see who all is in the chat. Again, I appreciate everybody coming in. I also thank you for being understanding about the time change. I was not expecting to get tickets to the game because it's a SEC matchup that's my brother-in-law generally likes to go to those, and so but he offered them up and I took them. So getting started a little bit early will help me make the game on time. Good morning, Dad Spare Change. All right, where was I? Let's see who all was here. We got B&K. We got B.H. Ringer, Blistering Barnacles, Brian Robeson, Kami King, Captain Vic, Chicken Man Dan, Christopher Ty, Dad Spare Change, Free King, Hambone, JC Likes Pam. Hambone, if you're in the chat, you did get your Benjis, right? You did get the coins you bought. I looked on my shipping, and I do see that you got something from me. For some reason, I can't remember shipping it to you, so I panicked there for a little bit. JC Like Pam, Jeff Scotton, Jesse Lucky Kruckenberg. Okay, Hambone, thank you. Jim Thompson, Jim Cantor, John Bryan, Martin Bowen, Michael Erickson, Mike Slies, Off-Road Adventures, Shell Bell, Starika, Tom Thumb, and Valerie Bowen, and William E. all in the house today. Thanks everybody for being here. And Martin, if you will pick a box, we can go ahead and get started. You only have the choice of box 1 or 2. So just choose one of those and we'll get her open and start hunting them. 35 people up in here. Thanks everybody for tuning in a little earlier than usual. Awesome, Christopher Ty. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Box 1, please. All righty. Yeah, both of my flat Loomis boxes were uncirculated, so they're still in the car. I was getting ready this morning, and I looked over to my shelf, and I'm like, well, daggum, you haven't even brought the coins in yet. Hey, Elizabeth Flood. Hey, Cadro Hunter. All right, there it is. Box number 1. I see a 2023, couple 2023s on top. Nothing silvery in my mind. We'll just have to get into it. See what she looks like. Jim Thompson. Oh, we have a shirt of the day today. We have a shirt of the day. My good friend Jim Thompson. Also, not only do we have a shirt of the day, we have EOSs from Jim Thompson. Again, he sent me another full row of 40%ers. So we will be doing our EOSs will be donated by Jim Thompson, and I thank you for that, Jim. And he sent my daughter and I some sweatshirts. I should have not said who and said if anybody can tell me who sent me this shirt. So yeah, we got a couple of the Outer Banks shirts. That was very generous of Mr. Thompson to do that. I appreciate it. So kind of cool to have a shirt of the day again. There's PTF. All right, so let's get going here. That one, daggum, from the edge. That's a 71 though. So anyway, what is happening? There's Anfield. How are you doing? Good morning. Flea bagged in the house. Whew, these are cold. They've been sitting in the car all night. Sitting in the car. I need to tighten up the field of view a little bit. So we will not have an auction today, since I want to try to get out of here as soon as possible for the game. Always pays to get there. That's what I love about the basketball game versus the football, as far as going to a game live, is you can get in and out easy. You know, I mean, here's a 2023P. But you can, you know, you can get there 30 minutes before the game and get in, get your seats with no problem. But I've been seeing this large, like, pretzel thing people carrying around, and I've been jonesing for one of those pretzels, so I may try to get me one. This might be the weekend. Thank you, thank you. 50 likes. We got, hey, AZ, how are you doing? We got, 2 Merc dimes. I think I did Merc dimes for the giveaway today on that. So we will be giving those away here shortly. No, I like the looks of this box so far, Martin. It may not do anything for us, but it has a good, like you were saying, a good mix of the coins we like to see. 71D. So, any good addition to the collection this week by anyone? 73. Hannah had one of her friends' kids spend the night last night, so she took them and the dogs out to the park. So we don't have any dogs. Nobody here but me. Hey, Silver Serpent. I picked up a couple of nice items this week. I got a, I think it was an $18.99 Morgan last night from RFT. Brian Robeson found 3 buffaloes and 3 war nickels this week. That's awesome. Hey, Jason. $800 in foreign old silver coins. That's cool. I had that Fujio that I bought, graded, Jason. Was kind of cool. Sent it to NIFC. 72p. So I found out why I sent these 62 quarters with a Type B reverse to NGC to get graded, and they came back with a good grade, but no. Thank you, Jeff. That was actually an empty slot, so that will fill the hole that I was missing. So it was nice to see that come up. But it's a pretty 89D. Hey, Matt Janke. Oh, got some new ones in that row. Fleabag, good news from the doctor. No need for any kind of surgery. Wow. My one artery has 2 lesions that are really close together. He doesn't want to do stents unless absolutely necessary. That's awesome, Fleabag. I know you got to be relieved. Treat with meds first, all right? That's better than the surgery, I guess. Although, well, I don't know this. I mean, you know, but I have heard people do pretty well with the stents. I don't know. In my mind, I think that it would be a pretty easy surgery. From what I understand, they go in through the vein, the artery or something like that. So it's pretty much a quick in and out. My aunt had a knee replacement surgery last week. And she's recovering from that. I mean, man, they don't let you lay around in the bed no more. I tell you what, we got screwed over on all the doctor stuff. Everybody realized, Michael Erickson, remember for 18 months, says, don't forget, Namaste up at 3:30 with 400 sub giveaway, so y'all don't miss out on that. I will be otherwise entertained. That looked proofy. Nope, just a shiny 79. I hope he has a great stream today, though. 72D. Hambone, happy hunting, member for 11 months. Thank you, sir. $74D. Not seeing many mark coins yet. I'm not complaining. PTF Stacking, member for 1 month. Thank you, PTF. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for keeping us posted there, Fleabag. 17 years ago, my wife broke both femur. They tried to put rods in. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You know, you can. I remember when my granddaddy, hey, Scotty Aquati, I'm doing well. Hope you are also. My grandfather had open heart surgery way back in the 70s. And as a matter of fact, they didn't even do the procedure here in Alabama. He had to go to one of the universities over in Mississippi, I think Jackson, Mississippi, or somewhere, to have the surgery done. And then they would not let him drive his truck. I will add that on there, BH Ringer. Sorry about that. I apologize.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, David DeBloons just subscribed. Thank you, David. Now, David, it'll be 1 minute before you can chat. If you'd like to jump in the chat, it'll be 1 minute before you can chat. I do have subscriber only set up on the chat today. So, actually, I'm going to do that all the time. But just 1 minute. After 1 minute, you will be able to chat. Chat it up. Chat it up. 71. 56 like. Thank you, Scotty. Let me get that going. There's David. How you doing, David? Thanks for dropping in today. David's a big part of the coin conversation community. That's a great little resource there, David. I've enjoyed watching that. James Schultz, good morning, my friend. All right, let's get the giveaway going. You will have 3 minutes to get in. This thing has been a little slow of late, so there we go. Giveaway today for 50 likes will be two, I think Merc dimes, 2 Merc dimes. We're hunting this box for Martin Bowen. So I appreciate you and PTF both donating for this. I know I flirted with the other format for the stream, and I'm still not 100% against it. Hey, Nettie Susan. Hey, Crimson Tide. but it does eliminate, it does restrict some of the things that we do on the channel, like box battles and that kind of stuff. Vincent Caparina's in the house. So I went back to this. We're going to hang with this for a while. We might try another trial run at another date. All right, you got a minute and 51 seconds. 51 seconds. Everybody keep you in your thoughts and prayers. That plane went down in Pennsylvania, man. They can't seem to keep those things in the air no more. And that's not good. Another 79. We're getting some 79s in these rows that are blingy. I had to blow my nose. Give me just a second while that's running. You got 1 minute and 21 seconds. Yeah, I was having that trouble too. They're freaking. They're upgrading the internet in my neighborhood. All right, David, have a good day, my friend. 46 seconds. 46 seconds. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's they still haven't really figured out what happened with that plane. 29 seconds. Let's see if the button's going to work. Nope. $15 seconds. We got 39 people in. 53 viewers. All right, that's going to do it. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for being here today. And the winner's going to be Drayless. I think you've won something before one time. Remember, if you do win and you have not gotten one of my screwdrivers, when you send your email, please let me know that so that I can take care of that. We don't want to have people out there screwdriverless. $71. Sometime next month, I'm probably going to be going out to Paul's place, and he said that I could stream on his, deal. What is that? And so I may try to stream while I'm there, but haven't decided yet. Haven't decided yet. Yep, there you go, Nettie Susan. Glad it's seeing some use. 72p. Crafty Dragon's in the house. How you doing, Crafty? $72D. Pretty quick after they post the grades. It's usually within days, Jim. Usually once they post the grades. Matter of fact, usually they post the grades and then it changes over to shipped already. So it could be that by the time you get that update, that they're already in the mail to you. So Yeah, I would say within 3 days of the date posted, you should get them. Hiya, Crafty Dragon. I've got to send these back. I did talk to the guy. I tell you one thing, I don't know how good PCGS is for handling calls, but I have had to call NGC a few times and have always gotten good service with their customer service through them. So don't know if anybody else has any experience with that. John Bryan, how are you doing today? I got 2 more boxes of uncirculated halves in my flat boxes, John Bryan. So they're still going. Treasure Hogs in the house. Morning. Treasure Hog, I think I'm going to be over in Arkansas next month, so I may ride out and visit one day. 72. $71. Yeah, we've had there's a 2021 and a 2022 in that row, so got a good mix of coins. I'm not mad at that. This is going to be a little loud, so watch your ears. Okay. We can talk about it, Treasure Hog. I don't know. I'm not in any real hurry to come home, to get home. You know, I don't have anything going on, I don't think. I was thinking maybe I could just, on my way out from Paz, maybe I could swing by your house and visit, maybe spend a night and then head on home from your place. There's another one of those 79s. Oh, cool. It's my son's birthday month too. He was born on the 26th. Oh, cool, Jim. $24th there. Okay, I got your Treasure Hog. Here's our first find of the day. It's going to be an NIFC. A 2015, I believe. NIFC puts us on the board. Brian Jensen on the road, just stopping by to hit the like button. All right, Brian. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you, my friend. All those hours and watch minutes count, so very much appreciated. 2023P. Hanging in there, Treasure Hog. 71D. 2023P. So yeah, oh cool, Jeff Cotton. I know that Hunting Southwest Ohio had a wide AM. I think it was a 99 wide AM that he sent in that did not get the designation. And oh, cool. And called them back about it, and they were going to charge him again for the grading fee and all. I believe that's what he said. Well, I called NGC about the issue with my quarters, and so they're going to charge me for the identifying or maybe proving out that, you know, it is that error, and then they'll recase them. So I think I have to pay $18 a coin to get the variety designation on them. But at a Mint State 64, which is what these came back as, at Mint State 64, that right there without the designation is like an $8 coin. Well, you know, crap, I'm probably 18 plus the other grading fee, you know, where you got some money sunk into them. Hey, Martin's Treasure Honey. And if you get the designation, that's an $80 coin. So it's really important to get that designation. So I do plan on having some of these in the auctions when I get them back again. 71D. But I found out some stuff while I was perusing that. They actually, if you don't know if they recognize your designation or your variety, they have a page, an info place you can go to look and see before you send it, you know, so that way you don't grade it without being able to get the designation. So you can no, they didn't, but it was my fault. I did not do the paperwork right. There is actually a variety designation that you have to ask for, and it's $18 extra for them to grade the coin. So I'm going to have to send it back to get that, but it'd be well worth it. Like I said, that coin on the gray sheet is 80 bucks retail. So thinking maybe I could get the grade back on them and see how they did in auction. Also in my auctions too, I mentioned it last time. I'm going to start including $5 shipping on items, and just to have that out there already. And then I'm going to just include that in the price. If it should be an item that doesn't need $5 shipping, that can be stamp mailed, and you're okay with that, you can let me know when you bid on the item that you're all right with me stamp mailing it, and then there will be no charge for shipping. But if it's an item that can't be stamp mailed, then there's going to be the $5 shipping will already be figured in. Martin, how are you doing, my friend? Hope everything is well with you. Oh, allergic to garlic. That would not be good. 74D. $71D. Hey, Don Juan. Hope you're having a blessed day too. It's all right, Hambone. I think you were over $100 though, Hambone, and if you're over 100, shipping does not. I do free shipping for all the auction people. Hey, Jolly Roger, good morning. Everybody that spends over $100, you get free shipping. So, yeah, I can imagine, Crafty. I have developed a allergy to seafood. It would seem. I'm really wanting to get tested because, man, I love me some seafood. But the last couple of times I've eaten crab, I've gotten sick. So I want to get that looked at. I want to go to Alaska again sometime in the not too distant future. And I don't want to go to Alaska if I can't eat king crab. Yeah, you're good, Hambone. I'll tell you what, you know, I was fairly comfortable with the, yeah, you know, did it come on all of a sudden, Hambone? I mean, I've eaten seafood all my life and never had an issue. Now all of a sudden, I've eaten crab on 2 different occasions that it made me sick. And then, but strangely enough, like 3 months earlier, I had crab and no problems. So, I mean, it really came on fast for me. I was eating it without an issue in June, and I was getting sick in August. And then I cooked them myself during the Super Bowl that year, and they were, I got sick again, even on the ones I cooked at home. Oh, I bet, man, I bet. There's a little shop in Juneau, Alaska. If you ever get the chance to go on a cruise or, you know, visit Juneau, but right when you get off the cruise ship, there's a visitor center there. And if you walk out onto the main street, there's a little alleyway that runs behind the visitor center. And there's a lady there or a company called Katie's Crab or Kate's Crab or something like that. And that's all they do is like a chowder, and they do king crab. And they bring you like a milk bucket, like a 2.5 gallon milk bucket, you know. They bring that out, and it's just overflowing with crab over the sides, you know. And then they give you a big roll and a big bowl of butter. And that's all you get. It's expensive, I'm not going to lie to you, but where can you get that? You know, that fresh as you can get it there in Alaska. So I've enjoyed it. That was one of my best memories of Allison and I together over the years with those Alaskan cruises. So I would like to go back again, but no point going if you can't eat seafood. I mean, because Seattle has some of the best chowders. There you go, Don. Yep, bread bowls. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I just got no interest in going if I can't eat seafood anymore. I don't know, Martin. You haven't given me an oil factory report on the box, so I guess your nose isn't twitching yet on this one. We haven't got to the bottom yet, so the rolls look good, but they're not giving us any silver. Of course, last time, you know, we only got one Benji, but can't get mad at a Benji in any form. 71. Yep, good mix of coins. It's got all the hallmarks of a box with silver in it, but okay, all right, Jim Cantor. I just, it just is going to depend on when I can, I got to get tested for this food allergy, and I had an appointment to do it, and I missed it. We had some bad weather and what have you, and I just got my mind off. I thought it was one day, and it was actually the day before. So when I called them to tell them I couldn't come, they said, well, your appointment was yesterday. And I was real ugly to the lady, and she was not ugly back, so don't have any clue who it was, but but they, a lot of places, if you miss an appointment, they charge you $45. Some of them do, some kind of crazy amount of money for not showing up. Now I can understand. I mean, it's a huge scheduling issue. My daughter does scheduling for Hannah does scheduling for the dentist office she worked with, and so it's a pain in the bohunkus when people don't show up for appointments. But doggone, man, money's tight enough. I would not ever intentionally miss an appointment. Yeah, there you go, Draylus. That's a good question. I'm going to try that. The next time I have an appointment and the doctor office calls to reschedule because the doctor's playing golf or whatever, I'm going to say, well, we can reschedule, but I'll have to charge you $55. I'm like, you're going to charge me if I don't show up, so. Oh, really? Well, I don't miss many appointments, but that day there was a lot going on with the weather. There were trees down in the neighborhood, and that was the day that I was supposed to go. And then in the aftermath of the weather, I called them to say I wasn't going to be able to make it because of trees down, what have you. And they said, oh, you were supposed to be here yesterday. And I told the lady, I said, well, I guess you're going to charge me $45. And I said it kind of ugly, and then she didn't do it. So now I feel bad. So Hannah took Walker out to the a little park by a lake out here, and good morning to Bud Files, and she took Walker and left Angus here. And so I was just kidding with her when she was getting ready to go today. She's like, I think I'll carry Walker back to the park. And I was like, well, you carried him last time. I was like, poor Angus, he's over here worried because Walker's getting to go and he ain't getting to go. And then I told her I was kidding. She said, well, you done made me feel bad now. Yeah, I know. And the thing of that is, to me, Jolly Roger, that they, the cost and things, they don't do, my doctor won't do nothing for you. When I was working and I had to have FMLA time for Allison, They charged me $25 to fill out that doggone paperwork. Yeah, Jim, that was on the same submission. Same submission. Oh, yeah, I got to get you your stuff. I sent you something, Jim. I mailed something to you this week, and I forgot. I completely forgot to send you your coins back. So I will get them to you this week. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them in a bag and put them with my shipping items so I won't forget. Because I totally forgot you. There's Jim, this beautiful Benji with a lamination error. I've never come across anything like that, and it did get the obverse lamination, and but they said it was cleaned, so that was unfortunate. And then he sent this beautiful V-nickel in, and was hoping to get a low mint state on it. It is the no cents, or no, this is the one with cents on it. But he got an AU58 on that. So I will put those in this thing so that I can get them to you. Yeah, but the doctors have to, you know, give their reason, or, you know, whoever, like our family doctor had to give the, an explanation on why the FMLA was needed. So had to go to them to fill out all that, and then I could send it in to HR to be processed. So my doctor charged me. No, it was just a cardboard thing. It was not one of the plastic boxes. 72D. 71. A lot of these, I guess they're somebody, look like metal detecting coins. There's been several of them in here though. 72. Yeah, I've sent multiple items in the last couple of times I've sent them something, Jim, and they send them in a cardboard thing. Yeah, it was something I needed to have. Because I could never know when I was going to need to call in or do something of that nature. And with the FMLA paperwork, it made it a lot easier to take off when I need to. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, if it was for me, I had short-term disability that would have taken care of my time off. But for Allison, there is a 2002. I need to update the board. We do have 2 NIFCs now. Oh, really? Yeah, they have to, you know, explain that she might need help to, you know, food or getting up to go to the bathroom or whatever, you know. They have to do all that paperwork before you can get it. It makes sense to me that it could only be happening in Alabama. Alabama is so stuck in the mud on stuff, I tell you. 71. $72. And another 71. All right, bottom of the box. What's the bottom of the box looking like? Let me see. If I see any walkers poking their head out. I don't. $68 likes. We're getting close to the 75. Got a quarter and a war nickel for the 75 likes. 74D. $2005D. Still haven't updated the board. 71. Check out Jeff's Cotton channel. Jeff, am I subscribed to you? I am subscribed to you, Jeff. Had to check. Was not sure. But I got you. I got you. Both Jolly Roger and let's see, we got Jolly Roger to where he was shooting for. We got Namaste to where he was shooting for. And Nick Molnar also, I think we had a giveaway for him. Got him notched up to where he was trying to get to. So, pretty good week on the helping out the community front. So, I should be back tonight for Rick's stream. So, hoping he'll have some good goodies in the auction tonight or something. Good to see them finally getting their house going again. I know they will be glad to be back home. I have been displaced by fire before, and it was not fun. Having to live in a hotel. $71. You are welcome. Oh, Don Juan has made a call there, Martin. He said we're gonna find some silver here. I'm ready. I am ready. 74. 2023. Oh, I found a Where's George dollar bill. I didn't keep it, but this dollar bill here is a star note, And I found it right after the stream, right after I stopped the stream the other night. I found that star node, and then when I looked it up, this one is one that has a match. So this one was done in Fort Worth, and there is one that was printed in Washington, D.C. that has the same number on it. And then if anybody has a baby born last year in the family on this date, 5/15/2024, let me know. I have your birthday note. I have your birthday note, 05/15/2024. So there's a website that you can enter your numbers in, and if the duplicate bill's out there somewhere, they will help you find the other bill. So that would be cool. Yeah, I didn't look it up or anything. I just I went on and sent it back to the bank, but they are cool to find. Thank you, Jeff. $20.23p. Hey, Jersey. There you go. DH Ringer put the thing up there. So if you ever find one of those bills, you go to that site and you can enter it in. And if the other number is there, or if the other number is entered later, they can help you find the duplicate. I've never come across any of those for sale. I need to look on Heritage just to see. Hey, Silver Serpent. I need to look on Heritage Auction just to see if one, if a set of those has come across before. 72. Thank you, sir. We are struggling, but hey, we're having fun, hunting some coins. Got all my friends in the house, so. What's the price range for them, Shellbell? John Bryan, I believe, said that some of them go for $2,000–3,000 for the set. Hey, JFA. $71D. Yeah, John Bryan said he heard that they, go from $2,000 to $3,000 depending on condition and all, but 71. That would be cool to have a set, or to help somebody fill a set, whichever way you want to go with that. $71D. Oh, Martin Bowen sent me some 2024 nickels. I need to work on those. We're going to do some giveaways with those and things of that nature. So I will, let's see, what was I going to do? Update the board. We have 3 NIFCs. Wow. This one does have a little bit of issue. It has a stain on it. But other than that, it's in pretty good. Hey, there you go. 8 subs away for Jersey Silver Stacker. Y'all give him some love. Give him some love. $72. 2023P. Let me change out my container here. I don't know what it is about these 79s. There have been a bunch of 79s. They've got like a, not really gold, but it got a little coloration to them. And you can see it by the edge when you open the roll. But there's probably been 8 or 9 of those in the box so far. 11 o'clock, says the grandfather clock. $20.23. $71. $2005 NIFC. 72D. Dad's Fair Change found a really nice 82p no FG this week. He shared that on the Discord channel. If you guys are interested in Discord, we have a Discord channel that has several of the people you'll see in the chat in there, and we share our, daily ups and downs and support each other as we go through the week, share our coin finds and food finds and videos and pets. So Cammy, in 1982, and also and it's the 82P and the 72D, also the 83P. On the rear of the coin, where the eagle is, the designer's initials are put there. And so on those years, 82P, the 72D are coined, and also the 83P are also all coins that they have that the designer's initials were polished off the coin by accident. And so those coins were put in circulation. So it is possible to find these coins with no FG on the back. And the 72, I think, is the most valuable. But the 82 also brings pretty good money. Just Lucky Kruckenberg hit the slots. You're welcome. And the good thing about those cami is you can see them without a scope. And really and truly, the scope can fool you sometimes, because PCGS says there that if you can see it through a loop, like this is a 6X, but if you can see it through a 5X loop, then it's not a no FG. If you can't see it through the loop, then it is. And looking at it through a higher powered microscope can fool you. And sometimes it actually looks better. Yeah, now PCGS, I believe they recognize both varieties. You know, I mean, as far as value, you just have to kind of look on eBay and maybe some of the auction sites to see what they're going for. Yeah, no magnification needed. As a matter of fact, if you can't see it with your bare eyes, you know, then you can take up to a 5X loop cami, and if you still can't see it, then they say it's a no FG. But yeah, I don't have the numbers right off the top of my head. That's fair change. But you know, now the thing is, the cost. You know, it's a certain amount for the grading, and then it'll be another certain amount for the variety designation, the no FG. So if it's a nice coin, it could be worth it. If it's a really dinged up circulation coin, then maybe not. So you'd have to make your own call on that. 71D, it's so shiny, I thought it was a Proof. But yeah, it's all on condition, you know, and I don't know what they're going for. Yeah, there should be one for the 72 also, so. But they are valuable in the better condition. We need to add an NIFC to the scroll. I know it ain't much, but it is something. We are doing a little something with this. $71D. Clicky that likey button. Got another giveaway. We're probably at 75 likes, aren't we? Or PDQ. Two away from 75 likes. If you have not clicked the button, we got another giveaway to do. when you do, 7040. There is an 82 Philadelphia, so we'll look at the, yep, there's the P, and we can go to the back and look for the FG. And you can see how this one is really light. So, you know, but I could see that with my eyes, and so being able to see it with my eyes is automatic. But when you really do find one of the no FGs, kind of like that when Dad's Spare Change showed on Discord, I mean, it becomes a no doubter, because you really and truly, for it to really be a no FG, you shouldn't see anything but scratches right there. When you do get it under decent magnification, you won't be able to see anything but scratches where the FG should be, where they polished it. Let me see. I'm going to show you this. Is it okay, Dad's Spare Change, if I show this picture? Cammy, if you're still in the chat, this is what a no FG should look like. There's a couple pictures here. You should look for it in this area here between the leg and the tail there.
We got one!
Okay, William. So there's a good picture of a no FG. That's the overall picture. Right on the right side of that picture, you can see where the FG should have been. And then here's a little closer. And you can see there's all you can really see are the marks where they polished the die. And that got rid of all that. So there is a great example of a no FG. Dad's Spare Change found that and shared it on our Discord, so I was able to share it with you. Wasn't that nice of him? He's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. All right. 71D. $72. Thank you, Drayless. That was Dad's Spare Change doing, but he put it in a format that I was able to share. So win-win, right? Win-win. Come on, box. Just one little old silver. We ain't asking for the bank. Just give us a little something to be happy about here. Josh Staple just subscribed. Josh, you have been a member before, I am sure. Maybe your subscription just got bumped off, but I do have a minute delay, Josh. There is a minute delay for you to be able to chat. So as soon as that minute's up, you should be good to go. Good to go. I do have it on subscribers only, so I hadn't been doing that. We were doing that when we were getting a lot of bots hitting the channels, but I have not seen a lot of that of late anymore. But still think it's, you know, I mean, we're not asking for a whole lot. If you want to chat and then subbing to the channel is, I don't think is asking a whole lot. Heavy metal detecting passion in the house. How are you doing, good sir? $71D. All right, 10 rows to go, Mr. Bowen. 10 rows to go. He never gave me the seal of approval with the smelling silver in the box. I guess it just wasn't talking to him today. Howdy ho, Smog. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Should be close to the 75 likes. Let's take a look. 76. All right, let's get it going. 75 likes is going to start now. All right, everybody, 2 minutes, actually 3 minutes to get in, 3 minutes to get in. 2023P. Getting to the bottom of the coffee cup. One minute, 47 seconds to go. We got 50 people up in here, 41 people in for the giveaway. Hey, Tom Craig. $20.23. Martin, I'm sorry, this box is not cooperating today. $74D. It does that every now and then. It's not Rob finds treasure fast, but it does get to clicking sometime during a giveaway. You got 48 seconds to get in. New Marshall, how are you doing? Good to see you. 32 seconds. You have 32 seconds to get in. 32 seconds. All aboard. We got 49 people in, 44 people in the giveaway. You can't get much more thorough than that. All right, let's switch it over. I'm going to have to make an adjustment there. There it is. Time is up. Good luck, everybody. Hope you're doing well, New Marshall. And the winner for 75 likes is Brian Robeson. Brian Robeson. Brian, the giveaway for that is a quarter and a war nickel. Silver quarter and a war nickel. You're welcome, good buddy, good friend. There is a 2020 NIFC. That's the last year I count the NIFC. NC prospectors in the house. How you doing, NC? Next giveaway will be 100 likes. We have, I've got a Benji set aside for the 100 likes. The EOSs will be 40%ers donated by Jim Cantor. So we are at 5 now on the NIFCs. With 6 rows to go after this one.
Very generous of you.
Michael Erickson with a $5 super chat. If you are a new winner, don't forget to mention the Walker magnet screwdriver. Yep, mention it in the, what did I say, Shellbell? The EOSs are from Jim Thompson, contrary to whatever I might have said. But just the EOSs, the rest are regular from my stuff. Thank you, Michael Erickson. You did not have to do that way, but you did. And we appreciate it. I had the gym right. Hey, Otis. I had the gym right. Come on, give me a break. I mean, you know, I only got one job here. $71D. Yeah, you had it right. You had it right. You knew you had it right. Shellbell doesn't make mistakes on the spreadsheet. Only Walker magnets. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you're a new winner and you don't have a screwdriver, especially mention it. If you have won before and have a screwdriver, then let me know that too in the email, just so I can. Now, if you want something and your Walker magnet screwdriver is wore out from all the rows of coins that you've hunted with it and all the silver that you put in the stack because of the Walker magnet screwdriver, you can let me know that in an email too, and I could send you a new one. because I would hate for it to, you know, just like wear completely out on you and you're there screwdriverless. That would not be good. 74D. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm not as think you dumb I am, Jim. I have a Microsoft Word. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that one there, Dad's Spare Change. I carry I carry like a souped up Walker magnet screwdriver when I go to the coin machine, because I don't know if you guys experience the same issue, but these half dollars in the machine that I have to use tend to get stuck under the center wheel. And there's not enough room in the hopper for one to be stuck under the wheel and then another coin, you know, to come around outside a jam. And I mean, it will just like, that machine just like boom, boom. So I keep this screwdriver in my coin bag that I carry in, and I can reach through the honeycomb there and knock that one out of the way so it doesn't damage the machine, and also I'll get my 50 cents back. So I haven't had them say anything to me. I don't advertise it, but if you could get a long screwdriver or a wooden dowel or something like that that you could reach down in there, you can knock that, get that one moving again, because it eats it up. I mean, that constant hammering against the other coins. So I don't like to keep using it, and I hate to call the teller over to have them open it up so that we can get that coin out. So that's been my fix for the coin machine. What was that old Minnie Pearl? Who remembers Minnie Pearl? Minnie Pearl used to say that she was standing in line and God was giving out looks. She thought he said book. She said, give me a funny one. There is a 2019. Gonna get a little extra something. Yep, tag on the hat. Yep. Howdy. Says flea bag. Still hurt him, but get him better. That's a good thing. Oh, cool, Silver Serpent. Used to see her on Hee Haw all the time. Two rows to go, Mr. Martin. 2 rows to go. Not looking good for the home team. I ain't giving up, but just saying. That's right. Hunting Southwest Ohio, I think they busted a Benji out in the final row the other night. So you can't ever give up till the last row is in the bucket. In the bucket. Last row barber, but I don't see it. I didn't even see that, Jim. I hadn't even looked up at the chat when I said that, and now I saw your comment. $20.23p. $71D. Oh, cool. Box battles are fun. All right, Martin, I'm sorry, my friend. What would you like for your skunk prize? You can have one barber or two of the others. You can have 2 Walkers, 2 Kennedys, 2 Benjis. What would you like? That might be, you don't want to hurt the big screen there, Jeff Scott, and that might be a little bit too much, Walker. So I will also do a dime for your NIFCs if you would like. You can have a Rosie or Misc on the dime, and you can have Walkers, Kennedys, or Benjis, or 1 barber for the 90s. So I think what we're going to do is we'll kind of move on. I know Martin stays busy during the day, so he can Walkers, please. All right, you got it. You got it. Sorry about that, my friend. Two Walkers. Oops. Walker down. And a Misc, please. You got it. You got it. Got a 40, maybe a 44 Misc there. 44 Misc. Yep. 44 Mercury and 2 Walkers. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. I'm sorry we didn't find you more. That was a tough box. Tough box. And I'm still waiting on that other note to come in, Martin. So as soon as it gets here, I will get you some pictures of it. All right, so we're on to PTF. No box to pick. We only have one, so let me get it up here and we will get her open. So these we're both from the same pickup. These are Brink's boxes. The flat boxes are Loomis boxes. They have all been uncirculated now. That's all right, Martin. All good. All good. I know you're a busy guy. Busy guy. You know, if nothing just jumping out at me there, PTF, so we'll just have to see what we can do. Never a good thing. Yeah, you know, I actually like to be put in a position of no choice. Sometimes that can be good. Sometimes, you know, like Pa used to have 10 boxes at a time that he would pick up. So occasionally, you know, you would run into a situation where he found 20 or 30 boxes, you know, or silver in a box, certain from a certain pickup, and you know, you want to kind of jump on that bandwagon, and so, but I always was fine with letting somebody else point me in the right direction. Nothing wrong with an assist. 71D. We will get back to the auctions next week. Put some stuff together between now and then. Some of it may be repeats, but we can do something for sure. $71D. So what have you guys got planned for the rest of the week? Shouldn't be. You might not have smog. You might not have so you did check it. Did it have tracking on it, PTF? I didn't think I had gotten anything from you. Sometimes smog, it takes a little bit to get points. Let's see if that worked. Yep, you should be good now. You should be good now. It's funny how these packages are traveling sometimes when you send stuff. I've been kind of just like spazzing out over it because I get stuff that I'm sending to Florida, which, you know, is pretty adjacent. Okay, all right, PTF. And I would get things, you know, that showed up down there, and I would have stuff going to Washington or New York or whatever that still hadn't made it. And I'm thinking, how in the world? And I think it was New Marshall. His address, for whatever reason, it seemed to like they wanted to go all the way across the country to ship it, you know, to a fairly close place. So I mailed 2 packages to Shell Bell in the same day, and one of them was 3 weeks later than the other one getting there, if I remember that right. Yeah, I can imagine that. It's there's still a lot of people working short staffed. 2023P. $71D. Roll 6 for PTF. Thanks for donating, PTF. So, yeah, yeah. Have I sent you anything before, PTF? Do you have a screwdriver and all that? All of the necessities? $20.23p. I guess the NFL draft stuff will be starting here before long. Be interesting to see who adds that. I don't know that I have the 8-ball thing working there, Fleabag. Okay, all right, gotcha. 71D. Well, you will be getting more silver today by hook or crook. I'm hoping we can find it in the boxes, but that one earlier didn't cooperate, so not sure how this one's going to react. I'm always excited when I get one of my flat boxes that is uncirculated or circulated, because I always kind of feel like going from weeks. So this will be the 4th week, I believe, that we have gotten uncirculated boxes from Loomis, and so I always kind of think that, well, maybe, you know, once they get a circulated box, that it could be a good sign, you know, be maybe a good box to hunt. But sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. $72. $20.23p. $71D. There you go. It has been a long time since I've had wild game like rabbit or deer or anything like that. Allison would not have any part whatsoever of it, and nor would she eat fresh fish when I used to fish all the time. So I need to touch base with my uncles and those that are out there still hunting. That was one thing I always liked about fishing, you know, is that I could fish and catch fish and have a successful day, and I could release everything, you know. And there's some people that are, you know, I can understand being just in the woods and in the wilderness and enjoying the outdoors is reward enough, but you know, everybody likes to have something to brag about. So, but to do that when you hunt, you got to pretty much have put something down, you know. But when I'm fishing, I can have an excellent day fishing, release everything, and maybe, you know, catch them again the next month or whatever. So that was one thing I always enjoyed about fishing. I'm entertaining the thought of getting me another boat, just a cheap aluminum, I say cheap, but like a bass tracker or something of that nature. That I don't need a tournament boat anymore, but it would be nice. Go hunting for deer. I hear you, Jeff. I have never went deer hunting. My dad and I used to rabbit hunt. He raised beagles, but I have maybe once or twice been deer hunting, but never have. That's one way to get it, but I don't know, just never really had, because if you kill it, you got to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? If you kill it, you got to dress it, and I could do all that. I'm not unable to dress a deer if I needed to, but it's the great thing about fishing. I could turn them loose. I went to Alaska. I had reindeer sausage. Hey, Nick Molnar. Did your subs hang in there, Nick? Got started a little early today, Nick. There's a basketball game I want to go to this afternoon, so we kicked it off an hour earlier than I've been doing it. They did, yes. All right. Good deal. Let me empty this. $72. It is Georgia. We're playing Georgia. Alabama, the women played Kentucky last night or the night before, I believe. Yeah, I was in Denver last year, PTF, and Net Theme was going to take me out to have some bison, and we ended up going somewhere else. 71D. 72P. How are you doing for the latest magazine? Welcome, welcome. We are trying our best to find a little something, and these boxes have not been cooperating. 72D, 71D. Me too. 2023P. I have had rattlesnake out in New Mexico where my grandparents lived. That was a long time ago. 74D. 71D. Yeah, my father-in-law, he loved to hunt, but he never, very rarely ever even shot his gun. And a lot of times he would just take a book, find him a nice tree, shady spot to lean up on, and he would sit there and read a book. And he fell asleep, and he woke up, he heard the leaves rustling, and he woke up. And there was a doe standing right in front of him, trying to figure out what he was. My dad has a picture that he hung in his bathroom. Got it right over the toilet, and it's a picture of a guy, a hunter, that was having to take care of some business. And he had his, breeches and all situated, and he had his gun leaning up against a tree. And then in the background, it showed like a 42-point buck, some kind of crazy antler deer in the background, and he's trying to reach his gun, and kind of funny. Ooh, alrighty. I can't imagine there's many kinds of meat out there that I would not eat. I don't know that I've ever had lamb. I've had duck. I've had goose. I've had deer. I've had rabbit. I've had squirrel. I've had largemouth bass. I've had spotted bass. I've had catfish. Haven't ever eaten a gar or a grinnell or a carp. See a lot of people fishing for carp. Leg of lamb is so good. $72, $71. 82p with FG. Oh wow, that's cool. I remember that old Andy Griffin. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Nick. Alrighty then. Never heard that one, Silver Serpent. Yeah, you see them floating a lot on the rivers that have them, because a lot of people introduce them to tame the vegetation. Hey, Perplexed Minds. Yeah, I can't imagine, there being much in the meat realm that I wouldn't eat. Some fish maybe, because fish can be really strong. That's why Allison liked cod so much, because it was such kind of a neutral white fish. Whew. What cruise line did you go on, Perplexed Mind? 72p. Orlando, that's where I was born. Norwegian Epic. All drinking and gambling. We have traveled on Holland America is what we used in Alaska. Oh, nice. I did a port shoulder last week or a week ago. But I have been entertaining the thought of doing another cruise. Said 1D. Yeah, that's good to do that, Nick. They always say you need to eat more fish, but the fish that I want to eat are the freshwater, and so they're usually not as good for you as some of the other things like salmon or tuna or I live within just miles of all kinds of water. There's a big main river that flows through my area. We have a huge lake that's our drinking water. There's the Tennessee River, the Alabama River, the Coosa River, all within an hour or two away. Oh, really? I didn't feel like fooling with it just for me. I mean, the last, 6 years or so, I've done all the cooking. I actually bought me a little electric skillet to the next time I want to try to fry some fish or beef tips or whatever it might be. 82D. Let me check my phone. Hannah's out with the dogs and kids and what have you, so need to make sure there's no issues. Wow, finally my power bill dropped a little bit. I've been waiting on that. All right. $71D. I watched the chili and rice. I haven't watched the frittata episode yet, Jolly Roger. Lucky Cookenberg. He didn't get that name by chance. You are welcome, sir. Well, I never had a time of being a bachelor, I mean, Alice and I got married not terribly long after high school, and so I lived with my mom and them until they moved to Birmingham, and I had to get a place, and by then me and Allison had were getting married at some point, so except for just a very, very brief time, I never really had to do for myself like that. So I had Allison taking care of the cooking and all for the years she was able to do it. So I've always been able to cook a little bit, but nothing on the Jolly Roger or Shell Bell level. If it's something to do on the big green egg, I can generally handle it, but appreciate that, Jeff. Jeff got 20 hours in on the channel. Looks like again we're going to have a top layer with no luck. I don't know, Shell Bell. You're pretty accomplished. Let me just say. 71D. $73D. Come on, Bob, warm up a little bit. Warm up a little bit. Oops. Not many restaurants in your area. Ellie Mae Clampett biscuits. I have experimented with some biscuits. So if you had, for those chefs and people that are well versed with the culinary, what is the most difficult thing to do? Like, is it cooking bread or making gravy, or I always kind of looked at bread as being really difficult to do. Hannah keeps wanting to do sourdough bread, but he hasn't got it kicked off the ground yet. B3 pops in every now and then. If you guys want to see some sourdough bread souffles, BH Ringer has the sourdough connection. I hear you there, Jim. We'll just keep that between me and you, Jim. Nobody else will know that. I don't like beans just like to have a bowl full of beans and some cornbread. I like beans cooked in stuff like chili or taco soup or something like that. I will eat black-eyed peas. I've eaten black-eyed peas. But even those I like with a meal, you know, not just by themselves. I remember when Allison had what kind of temperature probes, PTF? I used to use the meter probe. But I got the very first edition of it, and that was a few years ago. So I am, I tell you what, I've gotten to where I just handle my temperature with a quick read thermometer. Like on my my shoulder I cooked the other day, I just put it on. I nailed the temperature really good, around 250 for the whole cook. So I just, I knew it was going to take several hours. So once I kind of assured myself I had the temperature where I wanted it, I just, okay, do you have a Traeger? Traeger? How do they pronounce that? Yeah, that's the way to go to smoke meat. Yeah, if you're going to do, like pork shoulders and hams and things of that nature, the only downside to that Traeger is it doesn't sear steaks very well. So if you like steaks, then you need a grill. But if you do a lot of ribs or pork shoulders or things that need a little longer and don't require direct heat, then they are really good. I don't have one. I've considered getting one. What I would really like is a flat top griddle for outside. But I need to get my back porch enclosed and stuff out of the weather before I do that. I have a big green egg, so mine's all lump charcoal driven, and you have to Blackstone, that's it. It's once you get one and you cooked on it, I've had mine for about 10 years or so, I guess, and so I've kind of got it dialed in on the vent openings and stuff to be able to get it. Yeah, I mean, after the first couple hours, it does. I use big hunks of wood and kind of sprinkle it through the charcoal load so that as it burns down, it will eventually, get to a piece of cherry or apple, or depending on what I'm cooking. Steaks, I like to use hickory. I did chili last night, and that's the only bad thing about the big green egg. It takes a good bit of charcoal to run it. The good thing is that you can shut it off just like you would an oven. Once you're done cooking, you can close the vents on it, and it will shut off, and then that charcoal will sit in there for the next time you cook. So I have done 2 or 3 cooks on one load of charcoal before, because I kept just shutting it off every time. So I might have done like a pork shoulder or a ham or something that takes a while, and loaded the charcoal up in there so it would cook the whole time. And then I would have some left, and then if I was doing burgers, I wouldn't add anything to it. Hey, Richard. I would just use the charcoal from before, and I get, that probably adds some flavor and stuff, because, when you're doing hamburgers, you have that grease drop down on the charcoal, and when you shut it off like that, all that's still there when you crank it back up. I haven't ever thought it tasted bad because of that. And generally, I will add some to it just about every time. But yeah, it takes some getting used to learn how to. I don't do either, Coin Junkie. I like on a pork shoulder, the last one I cooked was 7 hours. And I coated it good with seasoning. I put it on the grill at the grill was at 300 when I put it on, but when I put that cold meat on there, it immediately dropped down to 200, and then worked it way back up to about 250. But, I guess the good thing with the Traeger is you get immediate response. If you change the temperature or whatever, the way those things are set up, they'll regulate all that for you. With the big green egg, it's a little bit more complicated. A little more complicated. Yeah, there's really nothing like charcoal. I cooked on gas for a long time, and it's very convenient. And sometimes I wish I had a small gas grill, like for hot dogs or something like that. 95 likes. Thank you, Michael Erickson. You know, just to pop a couple of hot dogs on. But I have found the air fryer to be an excellent hot dog cooker-upper. And so air fryer at 400 for about 6 minutes does them really good. So that saves me from firing up my big grill just to heat up a few hot dogs. Cook everything on the tray. Now they did. I did see that they on some of them they added a sear eye. I'm not cooking today, Otis. I'm going to a ball game, so we're eating hot dogs and chili, or chili by itself, or a hot dog by itself, or whatever will be what for supper tonight. Well, thank you for that commendation there, Shellbell. I do my best. I do my best. Sometimes that's not very good, but it is an honest effort. I haven't cooked ribs in a while. I'm about ready to do some more ribs. Yeah, I've been wanting this. I've been seeing people haul around this huge pretzel, you know. And I always remembered at the fair, or if we would go somewhere, like, you know, yeah, I know, I remember. It's been a while since I've cooked ribs, though. But those big pretzels and some, I like mustard on mine. But we would always get one. Allison loved them. And a funnel cake, a fresh funnel cake at the fair or whatever. Not very good, to be honest with you, Jersey. We're not having a very successful hunt. I was gonna look for something right quick. There is a guy that I watch cook a lot, and I can't remember the name of his channel. It's Andy Cooks. Andy Cooks, I believe. You know, any other time that you wanted to just jump on and see find something, you know, it would be the first thing up on your stream, but yeah, Andy Cooks is what he's in Australia. I watch that a good bit. That could be made to happen. Could be made to happen. Pro solid in the garage. It's that's why I want to try to get there early, so that I don't have to fight a large crowd. I'd like to get it and get set at my seat before the lines get too long. $20.23p. Oh yeah. Yep, he'd always have a story to tell, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he, Jim? I actually watched one of his just the other day. They rerun them on YouTube a lot. And we used to watch when I was a kid, and my grandmother used to keep us during the summertime. We'd watch The Galloping Gourmet. And he went from this guy that was just an unhealthy eating kind of deal. You know, he cooked with lots of butter and all the stuff that you're not supposed to use. And then, like years later, he went on a completely different tear, you know, and started cooking things that weren't as bad for you. Graham curry, yep. Yeah, if it tastes good, that's about right. I mean, really, that is about right. Yep, Julia Childs, yep. That was the one he was talking about. That was Justin Wilson. $71D. Allison used to watch this show that was these two sisters. They were in the UK that cooked, and they were funny. I can't remember the name of the show. It was named like Two Old Ladies or Two Sisters or something like that. One of them died. That was him, Jim. Yeah, Two Fat Ladies. That was it. And I remember one New Year's, we used to watch just occasionally the Iron Chef. And that New Year's, that's a pocket coin, 74. That's a obvious pocket coin. I'm going to put that on the board and count it as a miscellaneous. We got to have something to put on the board from this box, so we're going to count the pocket coin. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But that New Year's Eve, where were we at this house? Can't remember if we were at this house or at the one before, but they had a Iron Chef marathon on, and we watched it and watched it and watched it. It's a painted coin. Yep, had a frosty looking edge there, but it's a 79. Hey, Sir Benji, good to see you. Good to talk to you this week, matter of fact. How did your D&D go last night? We used to play Pathfinders. I played it a little bit, but my son and Allison were into it big time, and we never played Dungeons and Dragons per se, but it's a lot the same rules and stuff. But it was fun. I have been selling and giving away dice and books and everything else. I sold 4 or 5 D&D books or Pathfinder books to a guy for $100, so was not mad at that. And then he wanted a set of dice. Oh, okay. He wanted a set of dice that I had that was made out of, they were steel. So they were like super heavy. Set of black dice, and those things were expensive. I remember when Allison bought them, they were $50 or so. And so I sold those to him too. And then Jacob kept all her real personal stuff. I had made her like a treasure chest, and then I made compartments inside of it so that she could put her dice and her character figurine that she used, and so she would just have like her D&D or her role-playing Pathfinder or whatever box that she would take from place to place. I thought I did pretty good on it. It had I made 2 or 3 levels. I covered each one in felt so that they would not scratch up the merchandise, and she hauled that thing around for years. Now Jacob has it. So we got some, I guess Paul's going to be on today. Is Rick, is Hunting Southwest Ohio going to be on tonight? Wasn't he working with his, at his son's place? I can't remember if that was this weekend or next weekend. But I know Copper Owl will be on tomorrow, so y'all make sure you check him out. But I remember Rick saying that he was not going to be streaming one night, and it might be tonight. No, Paul going to have Namaste. So Paul's headed to Cozumel, I guess, this weekend. 71D. I got you. Thank y'all. Sir Benji, member for 5 months, star supporter. Thank you, Sir Benji. I appreciate you, my friend. It was good to talk to you this week. Okay, good. I was afraid we were going to have a full day. I appreciate Namaste kicking in. Walker Magnet, Sir Benji gifted 5 Walker Magnet memberships. Sir Benji, thank you, my friend. We got Batman, G-Dub, Sherry Lynn Martin, Daryl USA. Daryl, I owe you screwdrivers, and I apologize for that. But I need to get that, get that in a package so I can get those to you. I completely I didn't get around to it, Daryl, just to be honest. I remember your email, but I had forgotten to get them out this week. I tell you what, I was behind all week. There's Artie Mike's in the house. So Daryl, I got them in here now, so I will get these to you. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool for Benji. Yeah, if you got something going on, if you need some help or whatever, it's fun to talk. I don't mind texting. I text a lot, but some people don't like to text. And then if you get into a situation where you're really got something to explain, trying to text it all. I'm kind of like Martin Bowen. Martin Bowen told me that he called me one day. He said his fingers were getting sore. We had been texting on and off during the day, and of course he's real busy, so it was easier for him to talk to me while he continued on. If you're in a extended text conversation, it kind of prohibits you from doing other stuff. 102 likes. Thank you, Chris. I hope for you too, Storica. Damn, it seemed like you won something not too long ago. Seemed like last week you won something. I can't remember if I stuck you a screwdriver in there or not. 102, but don't take my word for it. Let's get that going. 100 likes. I have a Benji. I think it's a 52. Yeah, really. That I got you, Shellbell. 100 likes. All right, there we go. Should have 3 minutes to get in. 3 minutes to get in for a 52 Benji. $72p. I want to say if you won something last week or here recently, Storica, that I put screwdrivers in your package because I wasn't sure. Because I was not sure. Brian Robeson, got people already claiming their stuff. That is really good. So for those of you I don't know, I was not really familiar with Big Mill. I've known him just from him being in the streams over the years and what have you. But there he has had a issue in his family that he has a GoFundMe started for. I don't have the address or anything for that, but he is trying to raise some money to help with medical bills. So if any of you guys have supported Big Mill in the past and would like to support them as they go through this medical emergency, then he does have a GoFundMe in place to help with that. trying to find see if email Rica. I believe won something not too long ago, and if you did, I think I sent you screwdrivers along with that. I could be wrong. I've been wrong like twice, 3 times maybe at the most. So we got 29 seconds, 29, 28 seconds. How you doing, Matthew Merriman? Nothing wrong with the Benjis. 2 seconds to go. Well, I don't know why. Sometimes it goes all the way down and sometimes it don't. Yeah, I checked that out. All right, so we're going to pick a winner here for the 100 likes. Good luck, everyone. 41 people in. Who could have called that one? How do you call that one? How do you call that one? Tarika. Tarika said they're going to wait on winning an item to get a screwdriver, and there we go. So congratulations. Make sure you send me an email so that I have your address. So if you need more than one, if you have kids or whatever that hunt with you, Tarika, let me know in the email, and I will get you one. And an extra if you should need it. $71D. Okay, well, have you gotten your package yet? Or that was sent by Jersey Silver Stacker. Did I send it? If it was from me, I may have already put your screwdrivers in there. So if you've gotten the package, let me know if it was from me. 71D. He was sending it. Okay, that's where I got your name, though, from, that you had won something. So, good deal. I will include you the necessary goodies. Thank you, Michael Erickson. Thank you, Shellbell. I knew I'd heard the name in conjunction with a prize win, and so I always like to kind of be aware of that so that I can get somebody their goodies if they need them. $71D. 2023p. Six rows to go after this one. This has been even worse than the other box. I would not have thought it could have gotten much worse. 74D. $20.23p. BMC said, I just got up. I usually lay in the bed in the mornings myself, and so I've got an alarm that goes off every morning at 8, but I don't necessarily always get up, so, but I got on up shortly after it went off today. I needed to take care of a few things before the stream started, and I had to keep in mind that we were starting an hour early. Next Saturday, we will be back at the regularly scheduled time. If we stream. I'm planning on streaming, but I'm also planning on going to Atlanta. And I don't know if I want to leave the day before and go to the show. That's going to be cool this summer, though. Once baseball gets kicked off, you could do a Braves game on Saturday, go to the coin show that they have. They have a monthly coin show in Marietta, Georgia. So they have a monthly coin show. You could do a Braves game on Saturday, go to the coin show on Sunday, just make a weekend off of it. That wouldn't be a hugely expensive entertainment for a weekend, as long as you know, didn't do like I usually do when I go to the coin show, spend way too much. Spend way too much. Block us in the house. I hope I didn't make Coin-Op mad last night. I was kind of talking up. He had a really nice 1831 cap bust, and I was interested in it, but you know, I'm kind of in my collection journey. I'm over the FOMO stage, which, you know, back at one time, especially when I was working and money was not so much an issue, I would get started on something, and there he is. You know, next thing I know, I would just blow through a bunch of money and get the album done, like on my Silver Proof albums for the quarters. You know, it's not something you're going to be able to find through hunting. So once I come up with that idea for myself, you know, then I just started buying them. Next thing I know, I got an album done. Can't do that necessarily with you could, but you know, Morgans and that kind of stuff can be pricey. And I was watching, but anyway, I had talked up. Namaste gifted 5 Walker Magnet membership. James Benson, Cassie Hall, Hood Billy Life, Conrad Reynolds, and Noah's World all gifted membership by Namaste. Thank you, Namaste. I appreciate that. Yep, we've been advertising for your stream today. Our BH Ringer had been steady on it. I will be at the Alabama basketball game, Namaste. So, unfortunately, the one day that you're going to do a stream that's not starting at 9 o'clock, I could have dropped in, but Namaste is like the pinch hitter. Hey, Ron Pierce, how you doing, buddy? 71D. Been some slow boxes, Ron. Doing the best we can with them, but we haven't found any silver. Haven't found any NIFCs in this box. The only thing we got going for this box is a magic coin, which, as y'all know, was Allison's favorite coin. Well, I didn't have my little buddy. Since we had guests in the house, I closed my door last night. I usually leave it open, but since we had guests, I closed it last night, and so Angus couldn't come get in bed with me this morning like he usually does. $20.23p. 71D. Hey, Lisa D. Hope you are doing well. Hope your year is going well. We got 1 month already in the books. 2 rows to go. We don't have any kind of auction today. I'm going to be done in plenty enough time, but the game doesn't start till 3, and I'm not really wanting to leave before 2 or 2:15 or so. These SEC games, though, can get crowded. $72p. Oop, the 8th ringer hit the slots.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, it's been a tough one there, Copper Owl. We can't all be like Copper Owl, you know, and bust a 40-something silver in a box nowadays. We can't all be up there in the Copper Owl stratosphere. Last roll for PTF. $82D. 2014, right here in the last row, we're going to get a stinking NIFC. Hey, Brown Sugar. $20.23. $71D. $106 likes. I did do the 100, right? Yep. Thank you, everybody, for the 106, though. Last one. Come on, be a 2023 DDO. Nope. All right, PTF. So I'm sorry about that, my friend. So I don't know if you want the pocket coin or not. I mean, it's kind of a cool little deal. Allison just liked them because they just were so loved on, you know. So I'll send that to you if you want. You got one NIFC. I'm sorry, I don't really do anything for that. If you want the NIFC, I'll send it to you. I don't know if you might be working on an album or something. It's not in bad shape. Doesn't have the ring of death on it. So, I mean, what the heck? I'm just going to send it on to you. So you got those, and now you need to make a choice. What would you like? PTF, you may have one barber, $50, because they're more expensive, or you can have 2 Walkers, 2 Benjis, or 2 Kennedys. Let me know what you like. What you like. That is the guaranteed silver. Then if we had found silver, I'd match the silver we find on the first one. So let me know what you like. While you are deciding, I'm going to go ahead and start the All Good Walker Magnet, yes to the NIFC, please, and Walkers. All right, I will get those for you. Go to the end of stream. Got that going. As a reminder, the end of stream giveaways are courtesy of Jim Thompson. Hey 949, how are you doing? Oh, so you wanted Walkers. Let me get you a couple of Walkers here. I need that one, not the one I want to get off of. So there are 2 Walkers. And I will get all of this out this week. I've got this box of nickels. I'm trying to decide if I want to just hold those and do those on Wednesday, or we could do another bill hunt if y'all enjoyed that. Oops. Pretty much open to suggestions on that. Hey 949. Minute and 39 seconds to go. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. Make sure you drop in on Namaste's stream. I think they said at 3. He will be streaming this afternoon, and then Hunting Southwest Ohio tonight. So still a good full day of coin stuff. Hey Andrew J. Coin stuff to enjoy today. Thomas tripped on a nickel's in the house. Dagger card, I hope you are doing good. You've got a 52 seconds. We've got 59 people in the chat.
We got one!
And 34 people in the... Now, everybody is eligible, so if you won earlier, you are eligible now also. The EOSs are eligible to everyone, so if you won earlier and you haven't put in for this one, go ahead and put in. Thank you, 949. We are just fixing to be done. So you dropped in at a perfect time to support the stream and not have to stay here a long time. So 15 seconds. Oh yeah, the Canadian coin hunt with BH Ringer and Seaweed Coins and Martin's Treasures. So they will do that Canadian hunt this afternoon. I'm going to resume entries to get this one off, and then I'm going to close entries again. Mike Slides, did you get in right there? Yep, see, I did a good thing, right? We got a bunch more people in because of that. Cool. All right, so here we go. I'm going to close. I have closed them already. Picking a winner here. Good luck, everybody. We're going to pick 2 winners. So first up, we got Tom Thumb. Next up, we're going to have Jeff Scotton. So congratulations to you two. And that's going to finish us up. Hope everybody has a good day today. Stay warm. Be safe. You know, enjoy the other streams today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channels that we have been working to promote of lately, like Nick Molnar, Jolly Roger, and there was one more. Who was it? Nick Molnar, Jolly Roger, and Numismatic. So all of those guys have hit highs on their subs. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that do that. It warms my heart when I see that exclamation me pop up and then see where somebody picked up a sub because of that. So anyway, hey Blue Moon B, you are just in time for us to go. Sorry you didn't make it earlier. I did start a little earlier. Normally we would still be going, but today I've got a basketball game to go to, so we'll be doing that. So you guys take care. We'll see you tonight on Rick's stream, and y'all just stay safe, stay warm. Talk to you later.